Hey guys, so today's video is a little different. Since they've updated the game, they added some more PvE stuff in like Storm Delves. So this is going to be the best PvE build you can have. So you want to have Winter's Cloak with the Reaper perk, Stark's outfit with the Reaper perk, Scientist glasses with the Reaper perk, White Egg with the Reaper perk, and then either Creeping Hunger or Ancient Shoulder Armor, depending on if you're Spirit or if you're Strength, and you want the Reaper perk on that. So this gives 175% PVE damage. So you can see I am on a Spirit build, and I do 93 M1 damage to an NPC. You can see if I were to use a move or something, it's going to be doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Yeah, so that's 3,000 damage just right there. Alright, so this is how much damage the ultimate does for duality. So it's like 3,700 damage. You can probably pretty easily beat the boss. I don't actually have this set in game, so I can't really show it on the boss, but I'll show it on Kenpachi. But first, let me just tell you guys how you can get these accessories. Hey, so just a real quick editor's note. So I'm going to be talking about values for these accessories. They are going to be going up because people are more interested in PvE accessories right now. So you can see the up-to-date values on the trade value list. I will link that in the description for you to check out. But yeah, just keep that in mind. These values are going up, so get them as soon as you can. So Winter Cloak, you're gonna have to trade for it. It's unobtainable now. I don't think it's too valuable. I'll put his value up on the screen, and also I'll put the trade value list in the description. But I don't think that's too valuable. Stark's outfit, you can get it from Stark raids in Hueco Mundo, or you can trade for it as well. Scientist glasses, you actually get these from Storm Delves. They're a pretty common drop. I mean, they're legendary, but they're not too hard to get. And then White Egg, I'm pretty sure this is also unobtainable, so you're gonna have to trade for it. And then Creeping Hunger, I believe you get these from S-rank invasions, and then Ancient Shoulder Armor you'd also get from S-rank invasions, I think. So yeah, and then I'll put both of those values up on the screen as well. I think they're more on the expensive side. Okay, and basically how you want to get these Reaper perks is you get them from legendary perk stones. So you get them, and then there's a chance that you get Respiration, Engager, or Reaper. So there's 3 possibilities with the godly perk stones. You do get them from Storm Delves as well, but they're pretty rare. So the best way to get them outside of Storm Delves is through official factions, and I've got Lord Prey here to talk to you guys about that, because he's a title player in Execution. So go ahead.
Alright, so basically
There's 4 official factions: Gote, Wanden, Execution, and you have Los Noches. Once you become an HR, the center of the high rank, we start to get payouts, and the higher rank we become, the more like we get, you know?
Yeah, that's basically how that works. I know Wanden actually has like a point system where I think you can get them without being an HR, but you do have to do like events and stuff. So that's the best way to get those. But I'll just show you guys how much damage this is gonna do against a boss. Alright, let's fight Terumi. Kenpachi takes my stun. He's too broken. I can't fight him. I've never fought Terumi, so I have no cooldown, so I can showcase the damage. If I can hit him, like, oh my god, he's a demon. He's the best PEROXIDE player of all time. Please pull him. Oh, of course he's dead. Oh, he's destroying me. Is he supposed to be beatable? How do you beat this thing? Oh, I have no Mopar. Okay, what the fuck? Alright, so I don't think I can really hit Terumi. So let's spawn in one of the enemies that actually spawns in Storm Delves. Storm Espada. I'm pretty sure spawns in there. So let's see how much damage we do to him. We're just melting him. So he's like the tanky version that spawns in Storm Delves. They have about 1600 health. They usually come with, I think, like a couple of these guys. these storm Fervorons that have like no health. But yeah, you can see you just melt through both of them. So as long as you have this set up, you're pretty much just going to be able to melt through everything, every NPC in Storm Delve, including the boss as well. Alright, so for strategies on how to beat the boss, so it's important to note a few things. One, you do need 45% damage in order to have the chance to get the title card. The title card is about a 1 to 5% drop chance. I think it kind of depends on how much damage you do, but basically the more damage you do, the better. You need at least 45%. So with that being said, you probably want to queue solos, but you want to queue solos at the same time as 1 or maybe 2 friends. You can get 3 people having 45% if you let them pop, but you can also reap the boss, so keep that in mind too. So if you're just doing 2 people, you might want to reap the boss, so it's a little easier to beat him. Now, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to do this boss, so it's important that before the timer hits 16 minutes, because it spawns between 16 and 6 minutes. It guarantees spawn at 6, I'm pretty sure. But before that 16-minute mark, you want to make sure you and whoever else you're in the match with, like working with, are the only people alive. So you want to go around and do bounties and kill absolutely everybody. And if you do bounties, you also get some legendary perk stones from it as well. So that's super awesome. But yeah, that's basically all you want to do. Make sure everybody else is dead, and then just team on the boss. You want to pass them back and forth. You can actually uppercut them infinitely. So one person uppercuts them, does 5 M1s. The next person uppercuts them, does 5 M1s, and then repeat that cycle. And I think that's probably the easiest way to beat the boss. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you watched the end, you probably liked it. So if that's the case, why don't you subscribe? Especially if you like PvP content. That's really my main thing. This video was a little different, but I do builds, I do stuff like that. We're getting close to 1,000 subs, so that's super exciting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.